Let's make ceviche. Ceviche is great any time of year and fairly easy to make. There's really two parts of making ceviche. One is preparing the fish part, and the other is preparing all the vegetables that are then mixed with the fish. So you can use a variety of white fishes. Any type of saltwater white fish is fantastic. You could use a halibut, or you could use a flounder. Tonight we're actually going to be using tilapia, so you could use scallops as well. They take slightly different amount of times. Typically it's going to take about 20 minutes to get the fish cooked, and we use raw fish. The fish is actually cooked with the juice of limes. So let's go over the ingredients briefly. I've got avocado, one avocado. I've got one red onion. I've got one tomato. I've got one jalapeno pepper. I've got one cucumber. I've got a bunch of cilantro. I have about half a dozen limes, 2 small oranges, those little cute ones you can buy, and I've got about a half a pound of tilapia. So what we do is we cut up the tilapia first, and then we stew it in the lime juice. You need enough lime juice to cover the tilapia, and we'll see how that goes. When you cut your white fish, you'll need to use a very, very sharp knife. The main thing is to make it sharp, and you're cutting slices that are chunk-sized slices. They're not going to be too little. They're going to be just about bite size, I would say. Okay, we've got our lime juice, fresh lime juice prepared with a little bit of an orange, and we've got our sliced up whitefish. Now we're going to pour them together. And it looks like we have the absolutely perfect amount. We'll take a close look here. So we're covering the whitefish with the lime juice, and then we're going to cover that up and put that in the refrigerator and wait about 20 minutes. So the fish actually cooks in the juice of the limes. Okay, now one of the things you need to know about making the vegetable part of ceviche is you do not want to have very many seeds. So what we will do with the cucumber, for example, is cut them in quarters, and then we will simply slice out the seeds. So we'll slice the pepper in half. Probably be using just half of a pepper this evening. And then again, we want to cut out the seeds. Seeds are going to be the hottest part of the pepper. So if you really like spicy things, you can leave a few seeds in. Now the tomato and the jalapeno, same issue. You don't want to have the seeds. So what we're going to do on the tomato is simply cut out the exterior part of the tomato. And to review, we now have our sliced vegetables. We've got one tomato that's been sliced into small pieces. We have 1/2 of a red onion that's been diced up. We've got about 1/3 of a cup of cilantro finely diced. We've got a little bit more than a half, probably 3/4 of a jalapeno pepper. And we have one cucumber. We ended up using an entire cucumber and dicing that up. Our tilapia has been now in the marinade of the lime juice for about an hour. 20 minutes wasn't enough. And what you're looking for is you're looking for the fish to turn a nice white color. So we checked at 40 minutes. It still wasn't quite enough, so we went to an hour. So an hour is perfect. We're going to take the fish and we're going to drain off the juice of the limes. You simply use a colander and you drain that off. And then what you're going to do is take this fish that's now pretty much cooked with the juice and add it to your other ingredients, okay? And then what we're going to do is put that back in the refrigerator for about another 15-20 minutes. The final piece of the puzzle for making your ceviche look perfect is to take your avocado and slice it up into small slices and add 1 or 2 slices. You can have a beautiful display by using like a martini glass. And of course you're going to want to have some crackers to put the ceviche on. So I've sliced up a few pieces here of my avocado. I'll gently put them on the side here. And we will be ready to have an incredible appetizer